The mere mention of pension reform in France gets blood boiling. While small pockets of agitators clashed with police at this rally in Paris, in reality the nationwide protests were a mostly peaceful showdown between the people and their president. French unions are hoping this mass show of opposition will force the government to abandon plans to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64.
I'm a firefighter. The problem is that it's very difficult. It's a very difficult work, and it's impossible for us to work until 65. It's too hard for us.
So I think that really people are now fed up, really fed up, and we do not accept to work a longer period.
These people are broken at 50, so why to go to 60? And we have money. It's not a question of money. We have plenty of money. We are a rich country.
Emmanuel Macron is not the first president to attempt pension reform, and in the past, protests like this have foiled his plans and those of his predecessors. This is what happens when the government tries to take away the cherished French right to retire at 62. And it's not just the unions and these protesters that are against the reform. Recent polling shows over 60% of the population opposes the plan. As well as protests, there were also nationwide strikes, teachers and transport workers among those walking off the job in an attempt to cause mass disruption. For President Macron, it's a moment of political reckoning. His reformist credentials are at stake. Speaking from a summit in Spain, he showed no signs of backing down.
Dans des pays qui vivent de plus en plus longtemps,
in countries where people live ever longer, where we have created strong and fair welfare systems which rely on equality between generations, at moments where there are fewer and fewer people who are economically active and more who are retired. If you want the pact between generations to be fair, this reform needs to be carried out.
France is known for taking its political battles to the street, and this fight is just beginning. Unions have scheduled another day of action on January the 31st, a clear sign they're willing to test the government's resolve and national tolerance. Sarah Morice, TRT World, Paris.